Today we're going to be looking at whether or not Figment on Switch, PC, and PS4 is worth a $5. I played Figment on Switch, and after receiving monthly emails about it being on sale, I decided it was time to head into my backlog and finally give it a shot. So sit back, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to find out if Figment is worth a $5. So let's get to it. I will start by taking a minute to read the game's description. Figment is a action-adventure set in the recesses of the human mind, a strange and surreal world, a place filled with our deepest thoughts, urges, and memories, populated by the many voices we hear in our heads. This mind has been quiet and calm for many years, but something has changed. New thoughts have started to emerge, taking the shape of nightmarish creatures who spread fear wherever they go. The only hope is for the grumpy Dusty, the mind's former voice of courage, to get back to his old self and help the mind to face its fears. Join Dusty and his ever-optimistic friend Piper on an adventure through the different sides of the mind, solving puzzles to set things straight, beating back the nightmares and seeking to restore the courage that's been lost. Interesting take. The human mind is certainly not where I would have thought this game was set in when looking at the screenshots and playing through the game, and not having read the description ahead of time. Remember Bastion? One of the games that I really remember that did a great job of showcasing hand-drawn visuals. I would go so far as to suggest that Figment took inspiration from similar games to Bastion, as the art style is very colorful, and at times it feels like you're playing through a painting. The other main draw for Figment is its music, which is a central theme of the game, which isn't a surprise given that a trumpet is front and center on the box art. The music is alright. It didn't necessarily move me like others had stated in their comments of the game. Maybe because there was this point I came up to where 3 instruments are playing, and the sound was nearly unbearable. I needed to mute it because it was just too much. Yes, Piper, it does sound horrible. There isn't anything inherently difficult about Figment. The puzzles you need to solve are pretty simple, and defeating enemies is not too challenging as their attacks are indicated fairly clearly, giving you plenty of time to move out of the way. Honestly, my favorite thing about the game is the voice acting. It's quite nice to have as opposed to reading text. I would look forward to appearances from the main nightmare, as there was just something I really enjoyed about the accent when they spoke.
For you, my friend, dark, devouring despair, served ice cold.
At the end of the day, Figment is kinda just okay. Controls are fine, graphics are alright, but it didn't really leave a lasting impression. I'm not gonna go back and continue playing after putting 4+ hours in already. As I mentioned in the intro, Figment is always on sale. As of today, July 20th, 2022, it has been on sale 31 times in its 49 months of release, going as low as 90% off of $24.99 down to $2.49 Canadian during its last 5 sales. I feel this was a reasonable first attempt for those at Bedtime Digital, and we can look forward to the sequel to Figment that is scheduled for release in October of this year. But unfortunately for Figment, it is not worth a $5. Have you played Figment? Do you think it's worth a $5? Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you in my next video.